Last few minutes of the game. If we score now, it will be unreal. Martial looks for Dan James. Is he on? I'm not sure. Cross back in for Bruno. Bruno scores in the 90th minute. This is unbelievable. And look at that. We're getting the new next-gen cinematics for scoring a 90th minute winner. Look at this, boys. Every player on the pitch is absolutely losing their mind. So here we are back again with another episode of the Man United Career Mode series on Next Gen FIFA. This is episode number 2. Last episode was just the start of our journey with Man United as we made a pretty big signing in Upamecano for about 60 million. Good business. And let's not forget, we also started off our Premier League campaign in the best possible way. A win over Manchester City. It was a dramatic game. I'd highly recommend you guys go back and check the first episode out because it was nuts. 3 points to start off the season. Brilliant. Today's episode though, we've got work to do. We've got about 150 million in the bank. We still have a lot of players to get rid of in terms of, getting rid of the deadwood. Apart from that, we've got players to bring in. Potentially a midfielder depending on what happens with Pogba. A right winger, especially because of Greenwood's injury. A lot to do in today's episode on the transfers front. And of course, we've got Premier League action. Leeds United at home is going to be an interesting one. So, a lot to do in this episode. Second episode on Next Gen FIFA. Drop a like if you're enjoying the series. 5,000 likes and I'll get you an episode tomorrow. Subscribe if you are new around here, and well, let's get things underway. Alright, now time for the very first press conference as Man United boss. Get your questions answered by dropping them down in the comment section below. First one of the day. Sign Mikel Oyarzabal from Real Sociedad. He's very good and a different signing. Trust me guys, Mikel Oyarzabal definitely has me tempted because he is a player I've never used in pretty much any of my career modes. And apart from that, I've heard nothing but good things about him. People tell me he grows really quickly. His pace and other stats just shoot up super fast. And he is left-footed, which means even though he is a left winger, we can, position change him to a right winger and play him on that right side. You know what, guys? This is a signing I think would be very unique for this series. A Spaniard, maybe the next Juan Mata for us. I think this is the play, guys. I really do think this is the play. And instead of going for the normal Jadon Sancho signing, let's do something different and try out Mikel Oyarzabal from Real Sociedad. Could be a fun signing and seeing if he works out for us, so I think we're going to go after him. He's going to be expensive, there's no denying it, but it should be fun trying to secure this transfer. Next up, convert Brandon Williams to a right back so that he can be backup for Wan-Bissaka. That's actually a very good shout. As you would know, Diogo Dalot is out on loan at Milan, and I'm thinking let him stay there and grow at his own pace. Meanwhile, we can convert Brandon Williams to a right back and him and Wan-Bissaka will have that spot covered. It just makes sense to do this because we've already got Alex Telles and Luke Shaw in that left back spot. So, smart thing to do, and that's why I've put him on a right back training plan. And in a couple of weeks or so, he should become a right back. Oh, this next one is definitely intriguing. As you know, Cavani is only at Manchester United for a year according to his contract. Will you move him on, or will you look into the market for a striker like Lautaro or Haaland? Haaland is definitely on my radar in this series. I feel like ultimately in maybe season 2 or season 3, we would definitely need to sign a striker. And I can't look past Erling Braut Haaland. I just feel like he'll fit in just perfectly for us up top. Of course, there's a big debate about his allegiances to Leeds United, and that makes things a bit confusing. But trust me guys, I think in real life if Man United paid for Haaland, he would play for them because Harry Kane was an Arsenal fan initially, and now look at him. He's playing for Spurs and he's their leader. So I don't think that's a problem. But for the first season, I think Haaland is just way out of our transfer budget, I would say. And we won't be making a move on him. Plus, we've got Martial and Cavani. But ultimately, I do plan on having Haaland up top for me. I think he'll be just unbelievable and would fit the way I play with my team. So we'll see how things go, but definitely, yeah, Haaland is on the radar. I don't plan on using Cavani for more than one season. With that, we've got our press conference wrapped up. Let's kick on. There were multiple candidates for player of the episode, but I genuinely feel like Bruno Fernandes was just a level above the others. A brace against City, including that 90th minute winner, which sent all the players, the bench and everyone just go crazy. So has to be Bruno for me. He wins the very first player of the episode award. I think I want to start off the episode with some transfer business. I really want to secure that right side of our attack because with Greenwood out injured, I think we need reinforcements there regardless. So Mikel Oyarzabal, the Spaniard, is what we're looking to sign. He's definitely going to be converted to be a right-sided player for us. He's left-footed, so it doesn't matter all that much. We got to work on his skill moves and weak foot, but that's the beauty of FIFA 21. You can literally train all those stats, and Oyarzabal will be a fantastic skiller, and he'll have a good weak foot soon enough. So that's the plan with Oyarzabal. We'll be molding him into the perfect player for us. Great stats all round, dribbling, finishing as well. This should be fun. This should be really fun. Let's get this signing done. It's going to be super expensive, but since he's a player I've never used before, I'm keen on making it happen. Here we go, boys. Negotiating with Real Sociedad for, of course, Mikel Oyarzabal. I'm going to start off with 75 million. Is that fair or not? I'm not sure, but 75 million is a lot. His release clause was about 120. We're not paying anywhere near that. So let's start off with 75 for Oyarzabal. They want 108 million. Oh my god, is this going to be expensive? But hey, that's the market on FIFA. We'll counter this with 90 million. We'll keep the sell-on clause, because are we really planning on ever selling Mikel Oyarzabal? I don't think so, unless a big offer comes in from like Barca or Real Madrid. 90 million. They're sticking to their 108. You know what? Let's counter with 100 mil and see how things are. 100 million for Mikel Oyarzabal. Is that going to be enough? Let's see. And a 10% sell-on clause it is. So we need to open the checkbook here, and we're writing a big one as well. 100 million for Mikel Oyarzabal plus the 10% sell-on clause. Only time will tell whether this is going to be a good transfer or not. For now, let's get the contract negotiations done. Of course, I think a crucial squad role is what he'll demand, so we'll just offer him that. And there you go, he's happy with that. Good to know that Oyarzabal does have an in-game face, because that's pretty important for me. 4-year deal, I think he should accept that. No release clause, let's hope for that. Yep, no release clause, absolutely perfect. Let's see if what his wage demands are. I think we'll need to offer him. Okay, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to offer him 80,000 and about 500 in signing bonus. Am I overpaying? Probably not. I think he's worth that. 85 rated, man. He may even ask more. Let's see. He's asking a lot more. I'm surprised he didn't just walk out from here, because my offer was trash compared to this. We'll remove the goal bonus, submit offer, 110,000 per week, and about $1 million in the signing bonus. That should be enough to secure the Mikel Oyarzabal deal from La Real. Let's see. It is enough. Let's go, boys. We've made our second signing of this series. Mikel Oyarzabal, the Spaniard, is joining Manchester United. There you go. He has been announced. We'll be giving him a kit number very soon, but looking at some of his best stats, penalties, that's interesting. Attack positioning, vision, ball control, dribbling and finishing. So he's someone who's going to be making a lot of good runs, I suppose, off the ball. Dribbling is there, finishing is there, which is interesting. Not the quickest of players, but we'll mold him into what we need. But I think it's a great signing, a player that's definitely going to be immense for us. He's wearing number 19 at the moment, which I think I'm fine with. We could give him number 8. We could do that. Number 8 for Oyarzabal. I'll keep number 19 for now. Let me know in the comments section what kit number should Oyarzabal wear. But most importantly, let's convert him to like a right midfielder. That'll make things a lot easier and should only take 21 weeks. What about a right winger? How long is that going to take? 2 weeks. Interesting. Okay, I definitely want to make him a right midfielder first, but 2 weeks and then maybe I can focus on his skill moves and all. I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. We'll make him a right winger first, and then we'll focus on skill moves and weak foot, and then eventually we'll move on to making him a right mid. That's the plan with Mikel Oyarzabal. Okay, now big business done in this episode with the signing of Oyarzabal. I think what's left in this window for me now depends completely on what happens with Pogba. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with my squad. Like, if Pogba gets sold, we'll be going deep in for a midfielder. If not, I think we're going to just keep it as is. That's probably my plan for this window. Don't want to be making too many signings in our first window here at United. Okay, now, today's episode's challenge set by you guys from the comment section. Is this probably the most unique challenge I've seen? De Gea has the vid, is what Lumia is calling it. You'll have to play Dean Henderson for a whole episode since De Gea contracted COVID and needs this self-quarantine. That's okay. I think we can work with that. What a challenge to have. De Gea, 86 rated, our best keeper, has COVID. So for this episode, we can't use him. That's a real challenge, I suppose, but a big opportunity for Dean Henderson. So in the 2 games that we'll be playing in this one, we won't have De Gea and we'll be using Dean Henderson. And if we do play De Gea, we fail the objective. So Love that. This is a good idea. Let's get it done. I love how the first challenge you guys give me in this series straight away puts one of my players in the hospital. This is jokes, man. Before our big game against Leeds, we've got Dan James coming in with a message. I've been playing pretty well lately and I'm feeling really good. I hope that means I won't just be on the bench for the game against Leeds. Well, you know what, guys? I think he's earned his chance to start. So I'm going to be starting him against, of course, Leeds, but I will bring Mikel Oyarzabal on at some point to give him his debut. That's the plan. What can we expect in Oyarzabal's first game? I'm going to say he'll need time to settle. Spanish players usually take a while to adjust to, of course, the pace of the English game, and we'll be bringing him off the bench. So don't expect wonders in the first game, but I think he's going to be big for us ultimately. Thanks to you guys now, De Gea has to self-isolate and won't be playing in this episode. He can't be even on the bench, guys, so we've put in another player over there. Dean Henderson will be starting, and let's hope he can take advantage of these next two games. Also, last episode we had a discussion on Maguire. At the moment, offers aren't coming for him and I haven't put him on the transfer list, so I'll continue to use him. He is our captain after all. I loved him on FIFA 20, so he might be good. I don't know. We'll just continue to give him chances and see how he performs and then make a decision later on. For now, he'll be partnering Upamecano at the back. We've got Van de Beek and Pogba starting again. No offers coming in for Pogba, so may as well use him. This is our team, United Leeds. Let's get into it. By the way, Leeds are looking good with their team. They've got Rafinha. But I don't get why Calvin Phillips is playing out wide as a right midfielder. Surely Rafinha and Phillips should be switched around. This makes no sense. Oh boy, once again we've got the new cutscenes. This time it's around Marcus Rashford getting ready for the game, walking out. Things you do love to see. Who is this guy? I have no idea who he is. Our first game at home at Old Trafford. A big night for us, guys. If we can follow up that big win at the Etihad with a win here, I think we'll be in a very good position in the Prem. So that is what I'm aiming for. I also want to see players like Rashford score in this one, or even Anthony Martial to build some confidence. Let's see if that's possible. As you know, the next gen version of FIFA does have that new camera angle. Do you guys want to see that more often? So far in this series, I haven't bothered using it. Let me know in the comments section if you want to see that in action in one of the Premier League games or something, because we could definitely make it happen. For now, we're just using the default camera. It's now Dan James with a lot of pace, and guess who's running down that left channel? It's Marcus Rashford. 1v1. Can he score though? Rashford, and that is his first goal of the season. Slots it home calmly, as simple as it gets for Marcus. So Marcus Rashford with the goal as Manchester United take the lead against their bitter rivals Leeds. It's a Premier League game that's being played after such a long time, because Leeds haven't been in the Prem for God knows how long. But here the two clubs are meeting, but it's Manchester United on top, at least so far, with Marcus Rashford opening the scoring. Yet again, it's Dan James providing an assist. He's got a bit of Ryan Giggs in him, I suppose, because he's providing assist after assist. Manchester United have the early advantage. Let's go. We're now seeing Leeds on the attack with Forshaw. Maguire going in for the challenge, but Leeds have gone backwards. As you guys can see, Leeds are playing such a high line. That's their style of play. That's the Bielsa way, but it means we can definitely hit them on the break. But right now, it's them who are hitting us. It's Rodrigo looking for the cutback, and Upamecano couldn't get there. And it's Rafinha with the goal. The Brazilian, who's been amazing for Leeds so far in real life, has scored against us, and Leeds have made it 1-1. Defensively, though, I am so vulnerable. I think it's not even because of the personnel. It's just me who's bad defensively. Like, what on earth was I doing there with Upamecano? Even I don't know. But Leeds make it 1-1. It's going to be an interesting game now, because Leeds have shown that they can score against us. All this while I was criticizing playing Rafinha down the middle, and well, he's the one who scored against me. And Calvin Phillips is actually having a decent game out wide. Well, I shouldn't have criticized Bielsa. I guess he knows what he's doing. We got to stop the break, and that's awful defending for letting Rodrigo completely through on goal. He goes backwards. Harrison now controls it well. Dean Henderson with a massive save there. Surely that was going to be 2-1 actually for Leeds, but we survived that. Big save from Dean Henderson. Oh, the corner comes in. It's dangerous. Rodrigo backwards for Alioski. Good play, guys. Good play from us to defend that. And maybe we can start something on the break here. Go on, Bruno. We've got the pace in the attack. We absolutely have. Here's Bruno. Lovely ball for Rashford. Can he get there ahead of his man? Just about. Just about. Their number 5 got there first. That was a good break. Half-time against Leeds, and I think we should be playing much better. Leeds have created chances against us. They've been very good. Second half, we need to improve, man. I don't want to be dropping points in our very first home game of the season. Rodrigo on the attack now. Maguire just cannot keep up with him. In fact, he does. Fair play. Now it's Alioski. They're going backwards again. That's the Bielsa way, I suppose. Just being patient. We do win that. Van de Beek now loses it because of the pressure of Leeds. It's crazy how much they're pressing us. Rodrigo on the attack. You're looking to create some open space. That is phenomenal. But Dean Henderson with an even more phenomenal save. How are we drawing against Leeds here? Because that should have been a goal. And we somehow survived that. Unbelievable scenes. Dean Henderson. I mean, De Gea is out with COVID, but we're not really missing him because Dean Henderson is saving everything. And now on the break here, we're sending Anthony Martial through. What a pass from Van de Beek. Has to be a goal here for Martial. He misses. How does he miss that? We created the simplest chance ever for Anthony and he's missed it. That was so close, but yet so far. It should have been 2-1. Cavani looks furious at the bench, but you know what? I think we should bring him on. I think we need that finisher up top. And also, might be the appropriate time to give Oyarzabal his debut to have an impact. Playing on that right side. Let's see how things are. Pogba with some good movement. Looking for Cavani. It is now Bruno Fernandes with so much open space here. Big moment here for the Portuguese. Magnifico. Bruno scores as Manchester United get their lead. Cavani with an instant impact, creating the goal for Bruno, who's proving to be a goal machine for us in this series. And he's not scoring penalties. These are proper open play goals. Cavani with the back heel to send him in open space. And once Bruno was through on goal, he ain't missing that. He is not missing that at all. As Bruno puts us into the lead against Leeds, it's been a difficult game, but good to see us back in the lead. We now got to defend well. Inside for Rafinha. That's solid defending from Maguire. I know I've criticised him a fair bit in this series already, but that was solid stuff from him. As Bruno looks to feed Marcus. Go on. Rashford now on the attack. Tries the Elastico. Doesn't really work. As he finds Oyarzabal, his first big moment for the club. Oyarzabal goes for a goal with his left foot, but couldn't really get that one away from the defender. Still a chance for us. Cavani tries to get the pass away but can't. That's slow play from him. Mikel Oyarzabal looking for Bruno Fernandes. And Oyarzabal is on the run here. Let's go. Mikel. Lovely play to find Edinson. Cavani, chance for him to end the game. Cavani off the post and he gets his first of the season. Edinson Cavani puts Leeds to bed. And also Mikel Oyarzabal with the assist. What a moment for the duo. Oyarzabal comes on for his debut. Assists Cavani. Cavani proves his doubters wrong by scoring as well. Martial better step up, guys, because he's been underwhelming so far. Cavani is coming for that spot. Lovely finish off the post from Cavani. Martial had a similar chance in like a similar position, but he missed. Cavani ain't missing. Off the post and in. What a finish. Manchester United now should be able to secure the 3 points. We're leading 3-1. Good play again from, of course, Leeds. It's Harrison looking for the ball inside. Pogba does good. And the dribbling there to get away from there was absolutely phenomenal. If offers don't come in for Pogba, I am more than happy to keep him because he is just world class. As here's Rashford fighting against the defender there but can't get past him. But as I was saying, Pogba, he is just world class for me. Full time, boys, as we secure a really nice win over Leeds. 3-1. Cavani was superb. Oyarzabal getting an assist. Marcus Rashford scored as well. Couldn't have had it any better. Big win at home against Leeds. Look at that, boys. We've got some good news as we've just sold Phil Jones for about 4.6 mil to West Ham. Brilliant to see. And have a look at this picture, man. Looks fantastic. El Matador scoring to give us the win. I seriously find this incredibly weird that offers just aren't coming for Paul Pogba. I mean, look at this, guys. I've put him on the transfer list. Is it because his contract is expiring? I think it is. I think that's why we're not getting offers for Paul Pogba. Maybe in that case, we keep him for this season. And next season, we find a replacement. That could be the play, guys. Let me know what your opinions are on that. But offers just aren't coming in for Paul Pogba at this point. Even though I've transfer listed him, which is a big surprise, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this, boys. Brandon Williams should become a right back pretty much right now. And let's get that done. We should press, I think, the Y button. And that should make him a right back. There you go. He retains his overall. And we'll put a new development plan on him as well to bring up that sprint speed. We need to improve his defensive stats as well. So what do we put on him to bring up the sprint speed and all? I think, you know what, we'll take a chance. We'll go with attacking wide back on him to get the sprint speed and acceleration as high up as possible. Oh, in other news, the development plan on Mikel Oyarzabal is done as well. He is now a right winger. How long would it take to make him a right midfielder now? 21 weeks. Interesting. So I would rather have him improve his skill moves for now. So that's what we're going to do. We'll put him on a skill move training plan and get that skill move rating up. We've had the perfect start in the Premier League so far, and I intend to keep it going. Up next for us is Fulham, who are surprisingly 10th in the league with only 2 games played. They haven't lost so far. That's pretty interesting. So let's get right into this one against Fulham. Rotating the squad just a tad bit for this one against Fulham. Cavani starts because he's been unreal. We've got Mikel Oyarzabal starting as well. McTominay gets a game in midfield. Luke Shaw gets a chance. It's Fulham, so I have rotated the team a fair bit. In fact, you know what, we'll keep Upamecano and Maguire together, you know, build an understanding between them. Of course, no David De Gea, he's still down with COVID, but that's our team. Let's get the result against Fulham. Fulham are on the charge and an early opportunity for them to potentially take the lead, but Upamecano is having none of it, as we do get the ball away easily, as here's Mikel Oyarzabal. Could look to maybe switch the play, that's what I'm going to do. Lovely ball for Marcus Rashford, who gets it under control brilliantly. Looking to take on his man. Goes backwards for Edinson Cavani. Good first touch. Is there any support? McTominay provides it. Going backwards inside for Bruno. Does really well. It is now Wan-Bissaka. Good play. Cut back inside. The play was superb there. The build-up play was unreal. But it's a real shame I messed up in the final third. Oh my god. What on earth is this open space here for Lookman? Big opportunity for him to cross it in probably. Let's see what he can do up against Upamecano. That is awful from him. So defensive. And yeah, the lack of intent there from Lookman was crazy. But Kenny Tete is looking to bring the ball forward. Still Tete here. Good solid defending from Upamecano to seal the attack out. Back inside for Cavani. And now looking for Marcus. Can he get there? He can. Keeps it in. Still Rashford. Ball for Cavani on the turn. Oh my god. Would have been one hell of a finish from Edinson Cavani. But couldn't really get his body shape all correct. And yeah, the acrobatic effort is considerably wide. Now, big chance for Kenny, and he might score. And well, Fulham, of all teams, have taken the lead against us. 1-0 down to them. Didn't expect this to happen, even though we're playing away from home. Fair play, that's a big goal there for Fulham. And it makes our job fairly difficult now, but I'm confident we'll be able to turn things around. I definitely am. Possibly another opportunity for, of course, Fulham. We can't let that happen here. They're playing against some really good football. Oh, that's awful defending from Harry Maguire. How did he let Funes Mori past him? We could be on the end of our first defeat of the Premier League season, as Funes Mori does the Haaland celebration against us to humiliate us. That's a tough goal to concede. Good play again all round from Fulham. That's phenomenal actually. I think we'll need to respond with some changes. I want some pace up top. On comes Anthony Martial. We need some extra quality in midfield, so on comes Pogba as well. We'll make him a left centre mid. And I think that's about it. We'll also bring on Alex Telles, just to, you know, shore up our defence. 3 substitutions. We're trying to change the situation. Let's get it done. It's still Fulham on the attack here. We're struggling to even get the ball off them. I didn't expect Fulham of all teams to give us such a difficult game. This is so frustrating, man. They might actually have a chance here to make it 3-0. This will be humiliating. Pogba gets there, and we should be able to get the ball away. But we're struggling to even create a single chance, which is so frustrating, man. Okay, maybe this might be the chance we've been waiting for. Here goes Bruno Fernandes. Good movement from him. Keeps hold of the ball somehow. Looks for Martial. Now Van de Beek. Big chance from him. It's Van de Beek. Right place, right time as he scores his second goal in the Premier League. The comeback could be on against Fulham with Van de Beek scoring. That was smart play from everyone involved. Right from Marcus Rashford to Martial, and then of course in the end Van de Beek, who added the finishing touch. Manchester United have a goal back here. A bit of luck involved there, but the pass from Martial was nice and the finish was even better from Van de Beek. Come on, we've definitely got enough in the tank to turn this around. Lovely play to find Mikel Oyarzabal. This is looking really nice. I'm going to try and find Martial. It's a lovely ball, but Areola got there first. I think Martial was on as well. That was our chance. Oh no, Funes Mori gets that under control, and now with so many of our players committing forward, it's a chance for Fulham. That is good defending from Van de Beek. I mean, he goes forward, gets the business done, goes defensively and still helps get the business done. But right now, another chance for them, but a good challenge from Wan-Bissaka. But unfortunately, there just isn't enough time for us to score another goal. This is kind of humiliating. Fulham, of all teams, have beaten us at their home stadium. Fair enough. We won our first 2 games. I thought confidence was sky high. We rested a few key players, and I think that cost us here, as Fulham take away all 3 points. This is a big defeat, guys. Didn't expect this to happen. Just goes to show we've got a long way ahead of us. There's no two ways about it. That defeat to Fulham is most certainly a big setback, and that launches them into 3rd spot in the Prem. We're 6th right now. Chelsea, the only team in the Premier League that are unbeaten. Fair enough. Now, next episode, Premier League wise, we've got Palace. I think Champions League begins as well in the next episode. Should be interesting. Oh God. We've got Burnley as well in the next episode. That is not going to be fun at all, but should be interesting. We're left with about 55.76 million, and I'm completely fine using this in January to improve our team. The only real concerns I've got with my team is Harry Maguire. I thought he was a bit dodgy in that last game. And the other one is Paul Pogba. Those are 2 players I'm willing to sell if the right offer comes along. For Pogba, offers just haven't come in. So I guess we're going to keep the team as is until the next window. But yeah, I'm happy with the business we've done. We've not made a ridiculous amount of transfers. We've just signed Oyarzabal and Upamecano. Good bit of business. The team is on the right track, but we got to play well on the pitch. That game against Fulham, we got to get that out of our mindset and move on. But regarding transfers, let me know if you guys have got any more ideas. Okay, De Gea's self-isolation period is complete. He can now return to the first team, and next episode, you bet we're going to be starting him as our first choice keeper, but at least we've completed our challenge for today. I actually quite enjoyed this challenge, guys, even though Dean Henderson did make a few mistakes. Overall, this was fun. Let me know what challenge we should take on in the next episode. For me, Edinson Cavani has to be player of the episode. Maybe Marcus Rashford has an outside chance, but Cavani, I thought, was really good in this one. A goal and an assist against Leeds. It's probably going to be him. But guys, this is where we're wrapping things up for the 2nd episode of the Next Gen Manchester United Career Mode series. Next episode, the journey continues. 5,000 likes and I'll get you the next episode tomorrow. Drop a like in the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and well, I'll see you all next time.